Hello, Zuko here. I need some sort of intro, so I'm inserting it now. That's what he said. Hey guys, Jess is a Mess here. I'm Jess, my entire life is a mess, and today I'm going to show you how to do a Zuko scar. It just takes a few Ben Nye products. This is the more cartoony version of the scar. I have done a more realistic version before, but it does take certain things that I don't have right now, like certain materials. So once I get those materials, I will totally do a tutorial. Also, just to explain, this is my book 2 Zuko. So before we do any of the actual scar painting, we're going to want to cover up our left eyebrow because that is the side that Zuko's scar is on. So before you start painting the scar, what you'd want to do is put a glue stick over your eyebrow, like just glue that baby all up, like just fucking go against your eyebrows and then go toward it and maybe comb it through a little bit so the hairs don't get messed up. Wait for it to dry and then go over it again. And then what I did was took one of these little scrapey things. I don't know what they're called. I totally fucking forgot. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. And so just take that and scrape some of your glue and then just like slather it all up on your eyebrow. Like, you need a shit ton of glue. But anyway, it covers it up, and then you can put concealer over it and then put foundation on the rest of your face. And that's the basic what you need to do before we start painting the actual scar. Unless you don't want to wear foundation, like you're a boy and you're like, fuck that. And I'm like, okay, I understand. Or you're a girl and you're like, fuck that. Like, okay, don't do the foundation. But I like looking even all over because I have a lot of redness everywhere. So, my own personal preference. So now, to do the actual painting of the scar, I'm going to take this color in my Nye Color Wheel. I am currently in a makeup class right now, and we got these color wheels in our little Ben Nye kit that we got, and I'm going to be using the shade LCS 5 Natural Lip Color. And they don't sell these entire color wheels on the Ben Nye website, but they do sell the individual color. So you can buy that, and I will link that down below, the exact color that you need. And in this makeup class, we're taught to, like, instead of dipping our brush straight in, just get like a little spatula, I think is what it's called, to be honest. And then you just put it on a palette. That way it like remains sanitary and you can, you know, use the makeup on other people's faces, which I think is really cool. So if you guys want to do that, get yourselves a spatula and a palette. Okay, then we are going to go into this Ben Nye Color Wheel, which is sold on the website. Okay, these ones don't have names because it's an actual color wheel. So get the color wheel CK4 Bruise and Abrasions. That's exactly what it's called. And we are going to take this color that is red across from the red. It looks super dark and you're like, oh god, what are you that for? Okay, well, it's not gonna be this dark on your face, I promise. Oh my god, I almost forgot. Unless you're using your natural hair, you're gonna need to put a wig cap on. I would suggest before you do the scar, so that's what I'm gonna do. Putting the wig cap on afterward, you have a high chance of messing up your makeup, so just do it now. So because I have a Ben Nye kit, it came with a lot of different Ben Nye brushes, so that's what I'm going to be using today, but you don't need Ben Nye brushes. But if you want to know what Ben Nye brushes I'm using, I am using the FB3 and the FB7. This one's just a little thicker. But I'm going to start with this thin one, and I'm going to take the very much lighter color. This is going to be the outside of his scar. I tried to get it as exact to the cartoon as I could because it goes under his ear. That's better. So I'm going to go ahead and take the darker color without even rinsing my brush. Like, it's darker color, so it doesn't matter. And I'm just going to start painting on my eye. Now, these are Ben Nye. This is used for bruises and shit, so they're safe for the eye. So don't even worry about it. If you are one of those sensitive people, Zuko may not be the character for you because you're gonna have to put this all over your eye. And whenever you're going over the eyebrow, I would go like with the hair instead of against it, just in case the glue didn't settle that well. Then I'm going back in with the other color. Now we're gonna take that darker color once you're finished with mostly the base. Zuko has like 2 stretch lines down here and then 1 up here. So we're gonna try to replicate that. And if you mess up, you can just go over with the lighter color and erase it. Okay, so once you are happy with how everything looks, I would suggest, because it can smear a little on the eyelid, go ahead and put a little more of the dark on the eyelid before you powder it. Like really quick, just put it on there, keep it like this, and then once we get it to where we want it and it doesn't look all smeared, we're gonna leave it like this, and then we're gonna powder. Whew, so as you can see, we are looking shiny and gross, and we don't want none of that shit. So what we're gonna do next is take some sort of powder puff. This is a Ben Nye one. Like I said, it came with my kit. Anyway, so I'm going to take this Ben Nye translucent powder in Fair. You can probably take any kind of makeup powder. Again, don't quote me on that. But test it out on your hand, on your wrists. That's what I did. You take the powder, sprinkle that shit all up in there, and then we are going to fold it and rub it together. Again, this is what I learned in my makeup class, so it's best to do this. Alright, nice. Rub it all up in there. And then we're going to shake the excess off. And then fold it this way, and we're just going to gently like roll or like press over the makeup. Oh, it's amazing. If it starts to stick to this a little bit, it's going to need a little bit more powder. And the cool thing about these is that they're washable. I don't know if they sell them on the site, but if they do, of course, I will leave you guys a link to where you can find it. Just gonna use this tiny little end to get in here. And be sure to get the sides of your face because they will most likely be touching a wig. And see how I can like touch my face now and nothing comes off. So let me get a clean part of my body. Nothing. Amazing. Just like punch myself in the face for you guys. And with that, you have your Zuko scar. If you like these kind of cosplay tutorials, I make a lot of them, so be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It's definitely in this corner. It's one of these corners. I don't know. You'll find it. Just click that subscribe button. It's somewhere down there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life, but I hope that you guys can join me on the journey to finding out. See you next time. Don't even worry about it. You'll be seeing that soon. I just hit myself in the face with my own finger. Ode to Uncle Iroh. I am drinking tea right now. Fire Nation dance, Fire Nation dance. I doubt this is a Fire Nation dance. If it was, I'd be very concerned. Whew. See you guys out. See you guys out? I was gonna say peace out after I said see you guys later. See you guys out. Peace later.